about ready for it. Mercury retrograde. We call you out, but you've already shown up. Ladies, gentlemen, non-binary beings, step into the tunnel. That includes the ever-handsome West. The eternally handsome Justin. Oh yeah, you know who's coming. Yours truly, Tollzar. And you are watching and witnessing and participating in Tollzar's discount Wisdom for Lost Lovers, featuring the Sassboys. We got multiple angles here for you tonight, folks. Lots of angles, lots of ways to get there. Oh yeah, folks. Give it up for the Sassboys. Who misses live music? I know I do. When I'm not doing this show. You see, the Sassboys always lay it down. Always entrain me in what they're doing. Shout out to Liam Tigersinger for saying my volume is a little low. We all get there sometime. Oh yeah, that's a little teaser. This is what I wanted to show you. Folks, you are watching Tollzar's Discount Wisdom for Lost Lovers, featuring
I'm about ready to roll. What?
Mercury retrograde. Now maybe some of you know what's going on right now. Some of you may not. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of stress right now. I know I certainly am sometimes. You see, the thing is, folks, when Mercury retrograde hits, you gotta keep slugging along. You gotta put it down. put it out, show up, show in. And you gotta take it step by step. You gotta make sure that you're looking at the limitations, but you're not bowing to them. Unless, of course, you need to. But you can certainly look at that number up there. The way this show works is you call in and we help each other out. You can also do it via chat. Alright, I gotta wake myself up here. Man, those sass boys are sassy. It's hard to think when you got that kind of music busting in your ears. I'm starting to loosen up. Well, all right. Since we're starting on a very chill note tonight, apparently. It looks like we got a caller, folks. Wes, did you make a text or something? All right, let's do this. Caller, you're on the air with Tollzar.
I am.
That you certainly are.
Oh, I'm so happy about that. I've been waiting for this day.
I have too. I don't know it yet, but I can tell. Right now, you called in because you can sense that I can be there for you.
I feel it too. I'm glad that we feel the same way.
Yeah. Now, caller, this is a show for lost lovers, but it's freedom of expression. I trust you called with an agenda, but what I want to offer you right now is free space. Just space. Space to let go of that agenda for a second, caller. And when you come to, when you gotta grasp it again, I want you to ask me the very question that lingers in your heart. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Sweet. Let's do it. What you got, caller? Listen to the music and let it go, even though you can't listen because you're on the phone.
How can I be kinder with all this anxiety around?
Oh, that's a good one. Sass boys? Not only did Chaz, an old friend, ask, what is it that makes a sass boy so sassy? As if you have to ask Chaz. You're listening to it. Why do you have to be told what you can hear? Now, how do you be kind amidst all this anxiety? Sass boys are taking it away. And what I'm gonna give you now, caller. Okay, I'm ready. Just gotta loosen up a second. There's crazy inclinations in the security blanket. You might have something woven, something in the blanket. Try to be kind over and over again. You're catching people at the wrong minute and Mars is not your friend right now. It's been in retrograde. It's coming out just the other day. No excuses, so you ask, if meanness, if unkindness comes from someone's heart and is essentially them expressing themselves, then why wouldn't kindness be the same way? In other words, I think that it begins with you as you go out into the world, one shoe in front of each other. A lightning bug crosses your path, kindness or a lance. Who's asking you to dance? Well, my friend, everything remains present tense. But anxiety, start by being kind to yourself. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like a Keebler elf delivering you cookies. That's what I do. I want you to know, even though it's going to snow later on, maybe not today, I'm wearing my snowshoes. I'm getting really close to the heart. And caller, I know you can do the same. I know you can jump right in to that heart vibe, melt that snow inside yourself. But the anxiety, how would you calm a child with anxiety? See, give it to yourself. You'll be kind to others in return. And so on and so on, as the Sasquatch do their thing in our ears. And maybe we're wearing headphones. Maybe we've got intimate fears. But right now, everything's a cloud, unless you look at the weather. Turn it up. You want me to turn it up like this? Alright, fine. Harry Sundown. Hey, caller, did that kind of touch on something? Are we getting there or what?
I think it's melting. It's melting good.
It's nothing good?
Yeah, it's melting, and it's melting good. The coldness
Yeah,
of
like,
anxiety is warming to kindness.
yeah, I mean, honestly, the fact that you're asking that question is a huge thing. It allows you to know that you have kindness in your heart. Wowza. What do you think, guys? My audio sounds a little weird. Did I summon the demon of Mercury retrograde? I think I did.
Retrograde kindness.
Yeah, caller, you're the one bright spot. It seemed as though when my eye had crossed over the threshold outside of your realm, Mercury retrograde was able to attack me. And we don't like that here, that's for sure.
No.
So you protected with your kindness, caller. And I'm very, very thankful for that.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate your honesty. Yeah, I know, Harry Sundown. I cannot turn up the caller. That's as loud as the caller gets. I think.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna go apply some kindness to my evening.
I appreciate that, caller. Wow. This has been exciting. Justin, I might have broke your phone. No, I'm joking. Seriously.
Please do.
Seriously. All right.
Oh, fuck.
No, you're good. The sound is still going.
You gotta turn yours. We have a formidable enemy. Jesus Christ. What the hell happened?
We're still streaming live. We were. like I'm amused. Greetings, pals. That sounds like something Harry Sundown would say. And you know what, Sass Boys? You deserve a standing ovation. Because while all hell broke loose out here, with the camera, with the stream, with the Ethernet cable, with the USB attachment, with the iPad falling down, with my microphone falling off, with me knocking into the table, then the tripod, then putting it back together, but then the plugs fell to the ground. And then from there, I had to make a decision. Would love be lost? I didn't want it to be lost. I wanted to save this stream. Sure, it turned out that the Sass Boys actually saved it. But what if I had given up? It's kind of a chicken and an egg scenario where I don't know if it's music that got me going, or unconsciously they felt my struggle and I got them going, because I could totally see me being the one that motivates the Sass Boys. But wow, I mean, friends. Terrific people over there, the Sass Boys. You know, I had a little frog in my throat. I mean, the Sass Boys. How much do you really know them? Well, folks, there's an opportunity coming up right now to get to know the Sass Boys just a little better. Shall we say a little more intimate? They're not that creepy. That's me. But they hang out with a being like me. Odd dimensional being. Folks, Sass Boys know. They know what they're doing. I want to present to you, premiering tonight, something intimate, something you can really wrap your eyes around. This is the Sass Boys, intimately, on paper, through random sticker emojis. Sass Boys. You want to know who the Sass Boys are, like you wanted to know how the Backstreet Boys operated behind the scenes. You want to know the Sass Boys intimately on paper. So I'll let you know what I did. I went and I asked them subconsciously, as a psychic, I asked the Sass Boys, each of them, how they could describe their most intimate characteristics using a very limited, free pool of stock sticker emojis. And of course, I didn't actually talk to them, but they talked to me. They let me know exactly what to put down on paper. Ladies and gentlemen and non-binaural beings, binaural beats, I present to you Wes. Wes is a Leo. That means he likes to talk about himself. And he thinks he's the center of the world if he just acts like a child. Go figure. In the end, Wes is right. And so are all Leos. Wow, let's take a deep dive into Wes's psyche right now. I guess Wes put a heart with an arrow through it and a candy corn. That can only mean one thing. Wes doesn't like his heart broken at a carnival. Wes loves candy corn. Wes is that peach-colored center of the candy corn, right in the middle, full of love. Wes, you can go on loving candy corn to the day you die, and you got a plus minus in my book. Now, the second level of emojis is confusing to me. The shh emoji and a baby with an axe. Wes, you don't like being told to be quiet. So Leo. Is it just me or is he playing with more emotion right now? Alright, we're back on track. The next layer. Wes is scared and surprised at the same time when he thinks of witches. Funny time of year for that. After that, blue moon, Halloween. Wes, it's okay. Someone's always gonna have a spell you don't understand. And you can get past it, because you're a Leo and you never listen anyway. All right. And the last one, folks, you don't need me to decipher this. Wes is confused by death. That's right, it drives him mad. He doesn't know where one life stops and one begins. And all he can do is put his hands to his head and reveal deep down inside, he's just human. All right, now on to the next one. Justin. He's a Cancer Leo cusp. He likes talking to himself inside his head. You're not gonna really get to hear anything because the show never starts for you. But that's good. Cancer Leo cusp. Again, you don't listen. But this time it's because you're really getting to the heart of the matter within yourself. Wow. All right, let's go on down the line here. There's a Sunday sticker. And then, Hello Kitty. All right. Here we go. Justin likes spending Sundays with his cat. I don't think we need to look into it too much there. He likes saying hello to his kitty because recognition with other beings on this planet is so important to understanding the value of existence. When's the last time you said hello to an animal and felt something? Justin gets Hello Kitty every Sunday. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. Looks like what we got here is a broken heart and a megaphone saying report. Justin is heartbroken anytime like you're relaying a criticism to somewhere else. He doesn't want to be reported, and I don't blame him now that it's Tollzar. But Justin really loves it when you report a whole heart, don't you, Justin? Don't you love it? All right, we're not done yet. We're gonna bring that Justin graphic back. There we go, tech guy. Thank you very much. All right. We got a distraught face and a pinky swear. Justin's afraid of commitment like most Leos. A pinky swear is something that brings up attachment. Anyway, we'll round it out right now. Justin thinks ghosts are friendly, and I like that about him. Unlike Wes, who freaks out over everything, Justin knows exactly what's going on when it comes to ghost-like activity. Wow. That was stimulating. All right. Tollzar's Discount Wisdom for Lost Lovers, featuring Sassboy. All right, we get a question in chat, Sass. Harry Sound and what? Anyway, Harry Sundown asks, how can one tell the difference between ghost-like activity and ghost activity? Well, that implies that you would know the difference, and I know you know that, Harry Sundown. So all I can say right now, ghost-like activity usually comes from human beings. Ghost activity does not come from human beings, because you're on the threshold of the realm of transformation. And so this beat's gonna bring you there, because I think we all have to talk and think about it. Call that number. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about that time you forgot to put your stripes on. Let's talk about that time you went out without your uniform. Let's talk about that time when love hit you on the side of the head and you said, love, love, love. Don't even think about it. This is such a sass boy groove. See, it looks like Justin was there the whole time. Hey, Odd Beans. Let me remind you, this show sounds good in headphones. Oh, yeah. Everyone's getting aligned. You know what? I wasn't gonna bring this up because we've been messing up so much, but why not? Constellation Catskill, New York, www.constellation.com. And I'm not allowed to advertise on Twitch. This is just a comedy sketch. Yeah. Oops. We got a chat question, folks. Tollzar, what motivated you to settle on this dimension we find you in? That's Chaz. Chaz is an old friend. You know what, Chaz? What made me settle here? I came in hot. I was looking for something that could give me a little more structure. You see, in the odd dimension, you constantly are moving. In your world, your dimension is so dense. It's got a lot of pain, a lot of love, a lot of joy, and a lot of weight. That's why you gotta learn to maneuver fluidly. I'm sure that's why part of the elemental structure is water and fire. Shout out to Earth people. I don't think I had to settle on anything. You see, I came into your dimension. I had apprehension, but when I landed, my spaceship took me far away within aesthetic lines of the beauty that paints your natural landscape. And when I dove in deeper, and then emerged and had to do the one thing you're all destined to do, which is learn lessons. I got deep. I went deeper than deep. I went all the way. And when I came about into the everyday activity that you all tout, something brought me to the realization. It feels like you're gonna be here a long time, but you're not. But when you are, it's so dense. Present tense. That's the key. Just wrap your head around it, you know? I'm not settling for anything. I'm along for the ride, for the adventure, like Owl Stump says. Listen to the music. So I didn't sound myself right there. The creation, destruction, platforms, Twitch. You better find some music fast. We want to talk about you. Let's talk about you. Are you ready to take that next leg of the adventure? I wonder, what has us all wondering what the next stage is? I wonder if volume is still coming in hot. Yeah, it certainly was. Yikes. I wonder now, as we move forward and past, can we talk about Mercury retrograde? Let's talk about Mercury retrograde moments of love. Callers, can you call in right now? Can you let me know a story? Because this is not going well technically, and we need some love from the outside world. So let us know how to do this, because everything was fine, and then it's not. And that's Mercury retrograde. So tell us about a love story. I'm sure someone can come up with it. Frankie Fritch, real quick. I pronounce, tarot as tarot. That's just how it goes. But you know what? I don't care about any of that. What I care about is what you think and feel when you try to pronounce tarot. Because that's the big thing. That's all it's about. Wow. We are so disjointed. But we got it. You know what? We got the Sass Boys. And we got this bit. Look at this 4-way camera right now. It's so weird. Look on your bottom right. Look on it. It says, Mercury retrograde moments of love. We're really talking about what it is that's happened to you. In which it was... Did anyone else hear that? Or was that very subtle? Wes, this is my nightmare. To be up here in front of all of you. I gotta get real with you. Sass Boys. Dear God. I think we need to take a break. Or at least one of us does. And it's probably not one of you. Dangling masks. Greetings, pals. Loves to call me bro. He's in. Alright. Now, having your eyebrows free, what that means to headbang and to have them move around like this. You gotta roll with the punches, especially with the eyebrows. Though I've never been punched. Maybe not. Anyway, Mercury retrograde asks of us many attempts. Because that's what it's teaching us. The attempts are temporary. They're mischievous, they're many. They come about when one is trying to force something that's not there. And so sometimes it's about it not being there that works. What? We should take a break right now. Alright. Anyone who was here in the last time, they're gonna remember this amazing performance. We had Commander Sketchy on last week, and guess what? We're gonna take a 5-minute break and reset our clocks. Turn them back an hour, so to speak. Sass Boys were killing it. But Mercury had my number. And we're gonna let Commander Sketchy give us a 5-minute breather and get on the same page. I know that sounds good to you. Are you ready? Let's fade it out. Alright. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna do it manually right there. Alright, I'm fading you out. See, they're absolutely helpless right now. They can try to play, but they just can't do it. Okay, Commander Sketchy, here we go.
Hello, Tollzar, and all you lost lovers out there. We are coming to you live from Sketchy Town, where we seem to have coyote demigods floating in the sky. Excuse me, corporate coyote demigods, because they have those ties. And we have a singular light source, which is creating a cool street light effect, but also creating shadow issues, which we're dealing with, okay? We just hope everybody is enjoying their discount wisdom and soaking in the good vibes. We've got some good vibes going here in Sketchy Town. We've got this singular light source in this one box who just stares longingly at that light source. Sounds like a metaphor, doesn't it? You lost lovers, staring, longing to be whole. What is empty? What's missing? Besides some auxiliary light here lighting me up from below and I'm looking at the camera. What else is missing? Besides another puppeteer who could be maybe working those cool hands on those demigods. Can we get the hands going, please? Come on. Okay. A lot of times put into those hands. I want to see them moving. When those hands aren't moving, I feel sad. Also, I'm sad when I'm dark and I'll witness protection program with these lost lovers. Yeah, I got that from Tollzar. He says, lost lovers. Anyway, like I was saying, you know, just like, let's go to this guy again. Excuse me, what are you looking at? Will the light answer you? Excuse me. No, don't leave. Do you see what's going on here, people? I'm on the Scopo Roto Sketcho Scope. It's a new kind of puppet rotational platform operating station. And those hands aren't moving, and that's making me sad. I mean, that's what I want to talk about, people. is the fact that